What up? Figured I'd record because I have nothing else to do today. Guess who's cripplingly depressed? Yeah, I was writing a manic fucking episode of bipolar for like 4 or 5 days, and I was wondering when I'd come down. And then I accidentally took one of my mood stabilizers in the middle of the day yesterday instead of at the end of the day. And then I ended up passing out before my night dose, and I've missed a couple doses in the last week. So my episodes have been really messed up and really intense lately. So like the manic episodes, I felt like a supernova in a human skin. Not fun. It's like electric fire throughout your body just driving you beyond what you're capable of. It's not fun. And the depression end, well, everyone knows what depression is. And I am very depressed today. Like, I woke up just feeling miserable, wondering, like, why do I feel like this? And, like, I went by, like, my old place and dropped off some stuff, and, like, that was really, really hard. I do not want to go back there unless I'm just taking a day to pack up my junk and move it out, because that's way too hard on me. And I thought this morning, I was like, oh my god, I overexpended myself emotionally, But it's like, wait, I'm just depressed, and the depression is feeding off my existing negative feelings. Yay? I don't know, but it makes it a lot easier, because, like, sometimes you wake up feeling like dying, but death is not on the menu. I don't want it to be on the menu, personally. I ended up, reaching out on Facebook, seeing if there was anyone who could spend the day with me when I was still, like, in that state of, like, everything's unbearable. And I ended up talking to a buddy about it. He's gonna be texting me here or there throughout the day to make sure I'm okay, which, like, is so nice. And, I'm just gonna try and talk to people and keep myself busy, because, like, it's gonna be, like, 3 days to a week of depression, so, like, after today I'll know how bad it's gonna be, so I'll be able to just better roll with it. But it's the first day of just, like, rock bottom that's really the hardest. Also, the frame's really weird. I've got my phone propped up with, like, 4 boxes of Kraft Dinner, my blister pack for my meds, and a little block of wood I have just sitting around to get my face in the center of the frame so my hands I'm gesturing with are below the frame most of the time. But yeah, but you know what? The depression has yielded some good things. I ended up getting back into the Dresden Files, and I read through, like, more than half the series when I got through, like, reading it, and then I stopped, and someone I knew was reading it, so they would just tell me what was going on, and I was like, great, I know what's going on. But I never read it for myself, and at first I marathoned the book, so it's all just one clump of memory, but I want to finish the series for myself, because, like, the next book's supposed to be coming out any time within the next decade. Like, it's been within the next few years for, like, 4 or 5 years now, so, who knows when it's gonna come out. Jim Butcher, why? But yeah, so I'm listening to an audiobook of Proven Guilty, and it's part 1, and it's 7 hours, and then part 2 is also 7 hours, so I'm gonna be spending a lot of time listening to audiobooks unless I can, like, get a paper copy so I could read it faster, but, like, any paper copies I could have gotten were with the buddy that is not my biggest fan right now. Not wrong to be, but it does kind of throw a wrench in things now that I'm actually finally fucking ready to read the series, because he's been telling me, like, read it, go ahead and read it, and I'm like, I'm not into it right now. Only now. It never rains, it pours. But yeah, I had a pretty good day yesterday. I saw a couple friends. I got to spend time with one of them, who turns out understands some of the things about me a lot more than I expected. And honestly, like, that was really, like, enriching, getting to spend time with them after so long. And I'd forgotten just how well our presences work together. And, like, and we talked about things in the past, and we talked about, things where beef came from, and, like, and we just talked about it as adults. And, like, there's no animosity there. There's none. And it feels really good. Like, it's a relief. Because I realized I don't have beef anymore. They haven't had beef for a while, and I'm ready to socialize. And now I get to build up a social system where I'm not alone, even though some of the most important people in my life aren't involved anymore. Which helps. It's not the same, because, those people were, like, cornerstones of your life for a while, and now you're, rewriting the map. But I'm doing it. It doesn't matter if I like it. I'm doing it, and it's gonna be good soon. Also, I've got so much more definition in my fucking upper body now. Well, at least in my bone structure. I've been losing lots of weight in the last 3 to 6 months. Between my hormones and stress and just weird eating patterns, I'm approaching 180 now. And I used to be 220. Happily! It's weird! Like, I'm so slim. The only pants I fit were ones that I got from an old friend who, like, left them with me, and I never threw up because I was like, I might fit them. Ha 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 ha, as if, but I'd feel bad if I didn't. Had thrown them out. And now they're all that fits, unless it's pajama pants I have to cinch way tight, or sweatpants that wiggle off my butt. So yeah, unless I want to walk like a gangster, I gotta wear that one pair of skinny jeans. At least they're slightly elasticy, and they're holding up so far. And they're cute. I like them. Although, you know, moving out from someone with whom you've shared clothes for a long time, it makes you realize just how few clothes you really own if you didn't really bring clothes to the picture. Because, like, I go through some of the clothes and it's like, none of this is mine. I'm gonna see if I can't, like, take a date when, like, they're going to be out of the apartment so that I can just go in, maybe with a friend, just go through the clothes, pick what's mine, anything that's dubious, leave there, because I don't really need that much. But just so that so it's minimal mental stress being there with them around. That would be really hard. It's exhausting, it's agonizing, and I'm always wrecked the day after. Emotionally. But if I could be alone for that process, maybe with like a support person or someone to like help me just get it together, and I've got a friend who's offered that, I could do that. You know, I'm thinking that may be how I have to do it. So I'm thinking of how to negotiate things. I'm thinking of how to go forward, though. Depression makes it really hard to see past the painful present. But that's depression, and one of the upsides of bipolar, however horrible it makes you feel, it's one of the polars. You're gonna move away from that. Maybe towards the other end, but it's gonna end. It doesn't matter if you end up back there. You get time away from it. You just gotta look towards the end of this episode and work from there. It makes it so easy, because it's like, this can only last a week, and then I'll be back to normal. Even if it's just for a day on the way up to another extreme. It's something, and it makes it a lot easier than when I had like unipolar depression as a teenager. Let me tell you, it's good. But yeah, like I've eaten today, I've had water today, I'm about to take my meds. So for a cripplingly depressed person, I'm managing the day really well. Like, I haven't even jumped off a bridge. Not that I would, like all the rivers are frozen over right now, but like, you know, sometimes you feel like it. But I'm not gonna. I'm handling things. I'm being productive, which really helps me. So, you know, figured, you know, talk. I don't have anyone to talk to, otherwise I'd be talking to a human person. You know? So, you're going to be hearing from me a lot more often, just sharing my thoughts on the YouTube. Not having roommates there all the time to just, you know, have a thought, gab about it. It kind of bounces around in the head, so it feels good to talk about things. It feels like I'm not, you know, holding in my thoughts, which just gets uncomfortable, or like trying to remember it for the next time I'm around someone. So, yeah, this has been good for me. I think, just like before, this is somewhat therapeutic for me, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Fuck it. Uploading every other day? Uploading every day. Who gives a fuck? It's my channel and you're the sucker watching. Seriously though, I have so much collarbone. If I try, it's like you can see the whole thing. That has never been a thing, except for maybe when I was like 90 pounds and like 5'4". The pediatrician was begging me to gain weight, gain 20 pounds over the Christmas break on cookies. Please stop. You got confusing as a young person. Like, I put on the weight you wanted. In hindsight, it wasn't very healthy, but that was a very great Christmas. I'm running out of memories, so I'll talk to you later. Bye.